Kia ora koutou. My name's David. I work for Duffy Books and Homes, and I thought it would be a great idea today to bring all of our Duffy Theatre actors from 2020 together today in our own bubbles to go over the Duffy song that we perform before every show. So we perform the Duffy song in 2 languages. We don't need to teach you the English version because Duffy kids all over the country already know that. But we also sing the song in another language. So we wanted to get together and run through all of that to teach Duffy kids, and there are more than 80,000 Duffy kids nationwide, how to run through that other language of the Duffy song at the same time. So without further ado, I'm going to pass on to Kyle, who's going to take it away.
Perfect. Thanks, David. Kia ora, I'm Kyle. So yeah, we sing the song in English, and we also do the signs in New Zealand signed language. So basically, I'm going to take you guys through the whole song, show you guys what the signs are, and then as a team, we will break down those signs so that you guys can learn them and do them at home where you guys are. So the song itself goes, I'm going to read my way around the world, jump on a dream and go real far. I'm a Duffy kid, so I'm a star, and I read about it. And when I tell my story, then I know I'll have the words. And when I tell my story, then I know I will be heard. Gonna read it, read about it. I'm a Duffy kid and so proud of it. You can do it, nothing to it. I can help you if you want me to. Tall as a tortada, Duffy kids can read around the world. Perfect. So that's the signs for the whole song. And now we're going to break down the song and teach you guys the signs line by line. So I'll pass that over to Kelly.
Hi, I'm Kelly. Cool. So just 2 things about sign language. Firstly, you have your dominant hand in sign language. So for me, I'm right-handed, so that's going to be my dominant hand. If you're left-handed, that's your dominant hand. It doesn't really matter which hand you use as long as you stick to that hand, just to keep it consistent. Also, sign like there's like an invisible little square in front of you, so it's not all over the place, it's condensed, which is perfect because we are in little squares right now, so perfect for us. So the first line is, I'm going to read my way around the world. Yeah. And we don't sign every single word in the Duffy song. We have like dominant words in every line. So for this line, I'm going to read my way around the world. The first sign is read. So if you take one hand, for me, it's going to be my left hand, like flat like a book. And then you take your dominant hand, for me, it's my right hand, 2 fingers, like you're scrolling the pages of a book. So I'm going to read my way around is the next dominant word. So for around, you just pop 1 finger down, 1 finger up, 1 finger goes one way, 1 finger goes the other way, in a little motion like that. So that's around. And then the world, you bring your hands up like this, round in a perfect globe for the circle of the world. So all together for that line is, I'm going to read my way around the world.
Kia ora, my name's Jay, and the next line is jump on a dream and go real far. The dominant word, first dominant word is jump. So you're going to have your left hand out and your dominant hand like this, like if somebody is on a platform and they're going to jump. The next word is on a dream. So you put your right hand here next to your head on a dream, and you just little wiggle here and go real far, pointing to a far destination. So like that. So from jump on a dream and go real far, going to jump on a dream and go real far. Yes, perfect.
Cool. Kia ora everyone, my name is Fleetpartners. So for the next line, it is I'm a Duffy kid, so I'm a star. So our first word that we're going to do a sign to is I'm. So you're just going to grab your dominant hand and you're just going to point towards your chest like so. So I'm. The next word is Duffy kid. So it's two separate words. So we're going to make a D sign using both of our hands. So using your dominant hand, you're going to do a C shape. And then with your other hand, you're just going to have a pointing finger like so, and you're just going to bring them together to make a D shape, and it's so that you're able to read the D shape. So I'm a Duffy. Our next word is kid. So you're just going to bring your dominant hand out, and you're going to bring it to your waist height, and you're just going to have your hand flat towards the ground like so. I'm a Duffy kid. So back to the pointing back to yourself again. I'm a star. So for star, we're going to make a flicking motion like this, but you're going to bring it to the corner of your dominant side. So the corner of your head on your dominant side, and you're just going to make a flicking motion. So all together, I'm a Duffy kid, so I'm a star. Ka pai.
And then to finish that off, you do, and I'm going to read about it. So for that, you just come back to the book with the two fingers, and you go like this. Read about it. And then we go to the next phrase, which is, and when I tell my story, then I know I'll have the words. For this, we do 4 key words. The first is tell. For this, you have your 2 pointed fingers extended and the back of them on your lips. And then they come away from your lips away from you, and then they coil like a mustache. So that's and then you do story, and for story, you again make the book, and this time with your dominant hand, you make the pages coming away from the book. And for this, you do a little slice motion to show that there's multiple pages. So that's a story. And then we do no, and for no, you have your dominant thumb next to your brow tapping. So that's no. And then you do words, and for words, you have little gun-shaped holding thumb and pointing finger on both hands, and you start by having your dominant hand in front of your lip, and then the other hand comes in front of it, and you do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 for words. So the whole phrase looks like this. And when I tell my story, then I know I'll have the words. Awesome.
Right. Buongiorno, guys. My name is Dylan. And the next line is, and when I tell my story, then I know I will be heard. So the keywords that we do in that line are me telling a story and know and to hear. So it's quite similar to the last line, but we'll go through it again just in case, just for fun. And so, and when I tell my story, then I know I will be heard. And heard goes like this. You get your 3 fingers, your thumb, index, and middle finger here, and on the other hand as well, thumb, index, and middle finger. And then you place your dominant hand out in front of you and draw the words that you're hearing in like this by grabbing them. So you kind of just flex these fingers in a little bit and drag the words that you're hearing in towards you, just like that. 3 times going around. So heard being 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Yeah, sweet. So we'll run through that line again. So, and when I tell my story, then I know I will be heard. Nicely done, guys. Sorted.
Cool. Back to me. So then it goes, gonna read about it. I'm a Duffy kid and so proud of it. So we go back to our reading sign, which is the flat palm and the fingers like this. I'm gonna read about it. I'm a Duffy, so it's that same D sign, Duffy kid, and so proud of it. The dominant word here is proud. So it's like you're brushing dust off your shoulder. And I'm so proud of it. We do it like 4 times. Yeah, so proud of it. So let's do the line. I'm gonna read about it. I'm a Duffy kid and so proud of it.
Sweet. Then the next line is, you can do it, nothing to it. I can help you if you want me to. So you can do it. The signs are, the first line is, you can do it. So you're going to have your crab fingers like this, and you're going to, like you're telling someone that you can do it, and nothing to it, nothing to it. This is impossible, but when you add your head, it's not impossible. Yes, not impossible. So you can do it, nothing to it. Next line is, I can help you if you want me to. So putting a platform here on your left hand, on your dominant hand is on top, and use I can help you. So I can help you, placing it forward, if you want me to, and if you want me to. And having your face expressions for this line is important because it's telling someone that you want to help them. So you will start from what I just taught, and we'll go now. Yeah. You can do it, nothing to it. I can help you if you want me to. Perfect. Awesome.
Ka pai. So for our last line, it is tall as a tōtara, Duffy kids can read around the world. So the first line that we're going to do is kind of for tall as a tōtara, which is a tree. So you're going to make a tree shape. So using your dominant hand, you're going to bring it out, and you're just going to have a flat hand. So your fingers are clamped together like so. And you're just going to point it straight upwards. And you're going to have your other hand just connected to the bottom, making an L shape. So tall as a tōtara. And with your dominant hand, you're just going to have, you're going to move it side to side just a little bit, going upwards. So moving both your arms upwards, tall as a tōtara. And Duffy kids, so you're going to do the D sign again, Duffy, but for kids, because it's more than one child, there's going to be a lot of them, so you're going to make a sign pushing like a wave and bringing it back in a circular motion. So Duffy kids, pushing it outwards and bringing it back in, can read around the world. So you're going to doing the reading sign again, and going from your dominant side, you're going to bring it around in a circular motion like so. Awesome. And you'll do that twice, I think. So doing that line again, tall as a tōtara, Duffy kids can read around the world. Awesome. Good work, everyone.
Perfect. So that's the whole song. We've gone through all of that together. So I guess the only thing to do would be to sing through the song one more time with all the actions now that you guys have got them. Perfect. So when you guys are ready.
I'm gonna read my way around the world, jump on a dream and go real far. I'm a Duffy kid, so I'm a star, and I read about it. And when I tell my story, then I know I'll have the words. And when I tell my story, then I know I will be heard. I'm gonna read about it. I'm a Duffy kid and so proud of it. You can do it, nothing to it. I can help you if you want me to. Tall as a tōtara, Duffy kids will read around the world.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So we hope that has helped you learn the first part of the Duffy song. We know there's another verse and some more chorus in the song, and we hope to come back with that at some stage next week. But in the meantime, take some time to practice that. If you need a little bit of help with clarifying some of the signs, or you want to learn some more signs, ask your parents to get you onto the NZSL dictionary. There's an app for iPhone and you can access that online as well. And that's a real helpful resource to show you how to do the signs really precisely. And we know that some people might sign the song a little bit differently, but that's how we were taught by our amazing expert, Rebecca. So that's how we've learned to do the song. And if you have signs that sign maybe a few more of the words, or you picked out some different keywords, then that's okay too. But it's all about hoping that more Duffy kids around the country can engage in the song when our teams go into the schools. So ka pai, have a great day, and thank you very much.
Bye.
Happy day.